Hi, everyone, and a pleasant good afternoon to you. As we are back here at Fisher Park. The Fort Scott Lady Tigers now taking on Louisburg Lady Wildcats, trying to get things situated here as a nice rope by Allie Brown. It gets through the center fielder. She'll head up to second, now over to third. And Fort Scott leads it 1-0 here in the top of the first inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Abby Gorman.
So Abby Gorman now bats with a runner on third and nobody out for the Lady Tigers here in the top of the first inning. And that one looked like it was off her foot, so foul ball. This one's fouled right back at us. Count is 1-2. That one's low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Right back at the pitcher. She knocks it down, throw to first, and that's out number 1.
The second baseman, number 22, Rayleigh Cowan.
So Rayleigh Cowan bats next. First pitch a little high. One ball and 2 strikes now. That one's right at the shortstop, dropped it. Throw to first, not in time. Runner from third scores. That's Allie Brown. And it's now 2-0.
The catcher, number 24, Aubrey Yarrick.
So Aubrey Yarrick back up there now. Her first at bat here in game number 2. First pitch is outside. Heimer steals second. That one catches the inside corner. Pitch gets away from the catcher. On down to second goes Rayleigh, or excuse me, third. And a foul ball off to the right side. Ground ball is short. Throw across the diamond is in time. That's out number 2. Runner from third does score, so it's 3-0 Fort Scott.
The right fielder number 1, Kendall Aiken.
And a fly ball into center field will end the first inning, but Fort Scott does plate 3. They take a 3-0 lead. We'll head to the bottom of the first in just a moment. This is Fort Scott Lady Tigers softball on Duckbait TV. If you need residential interior or exterior painting done or your cabinets refinished, contact the folks at Aura et Labora Painting Company, LLC. Fort Scott native Josh Regan is ready to help with your project, so give them a call at 620-288-6617.
Leading off for Louisburg, the left fielder number 2, McKinley Harmon.
First pitch is popped up here and taken by Rayleigh Cowan out at second base, out number 1.
The shortstop number 4, Peyton Van Tile.
So Peyton Van Tile hits second here for Louisburg. Louisburg. Bottom of the first inning. Fort Scott, the visiting team here in game number 2. Took me a couple of minutes to get everything switched around, but I think we're all right now. Swing and a miss there. And a strikeout.
The first baseman, number 10, Adeline Stows.
Adeline Stows bats third here. She's the first baseman today for Louisburg. Louisburg's order, McKinley Harmon is leading things off. She led off with a pop-up to second base there. She's in left field today. Peyton Van Tile is the shortstop. She just got out on the strikeout there. Adeline Stows with a foul ball here. She's at first base. Hitting fourth is Annabelle Halfaw. She's the pitcher. Brinley Bauer is the catcher, batting fifth. Hitting sixth is Rhea Keegle. She's at second base today. There's another strike on the batter, Stows. Emily Brotherton is at third base. She's batting seventh. Hitting eighth is Caitlin McCain. She's in center field today. And then Cameron Lane is the right fielder, batting ninth today in the order for Louisburg. Fort Scott, a very similar order to what they had in their first game. Only real change was at pitcher. That one's ball. J.C. Rogers is the starting pitcher here in game 2 for the Lady Tigers. And a swing and a miss there at the plate, and a quick bottom of the first. We'll head to the second in just a moment. This is Fort Scott Lady Tigers softball on Duckbait TV. Patty West and Crystal Cowan are a mother-daughter duo selling personal and commercial insurance. If you need auto, home, boat, motorcycle, ATV, business, or commercial insurance, they've got you covered. Visit them at 3 East Wall Street in downtown Fort Scott or call 620-223-0700. All right, so we head to the top of the second inning. Fort Scott will have Briley Heimer leading things off. Go through the Lady Tiger lineup here in just a few moments. Again, very minimal changes to what we had in the first game today. Foul ball on the first pitch here. So leading off in left field is Allison Wheeler. Allie Brown hits second, playing short. Batting third, Abby Gorman in center field. Second baseman Rayleigh Cowan bats fourth. Hitting fifth is Aubrey Yart. She's behind the plate again for the Lady Tigers today. Hitting sixth in right field is Kendall Aiken. She was the pitcher in game 1. And pitch a little bit high there. Ball 1. And Briley Heimer, who's at the plate right now, playing third here in game 2. J.C. Rogers is pitching this second game. She is batting 8th, and batting 9th is Kinsley Brown back at first base for the Lady Tigers. That one inside, so 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Louisburg and Ottawa played in the middle game here, and Ottawa ended up winning that game by run rule, 12-2. Finished in 5 innings. Now 3-2. Great job by Briley Heimer to work her way back from down 0-2 to a full count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss for a strikeout.
The pitcher, number 25, J.C. Rogers.
So that brings J.C. Rogers back to the plate for the first time in game 2. Here's the pitch. That one's high. That one is low, but she went on the bunt attempt there. So 2 balls and 1 strike now. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Nice fielding there by Annabelle Hathaw, and she gets the ball over to first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 6, Kinsley Brown.
And now Kinsley Brown will bat for the Lady Tigers. Now the count on Brown. And a foul ball at the plate. So the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lady Tigers won their first game against Ottawa. First game of the day. Also, got a ground out here to end the inning, but also defeated Girard back on Friday, so they're 2-0 to start the season. And excuse me, that last ground out will end the top of the second. So we'll head to the bottom half in just a moment. This is Fort Scott Lady Tiger softball on Duckbait TV.
Ready to turn your nails into a work of art? Hi, I'm Delena Beatty, nail tech and artist. I specialize in custom nail art as unique as you are. From vibrant designs to delicate details, I will do my best to bring your vision to life and make sure every set of nails tells your personal story. Get the perfect combination of style, quality, and fun with Nails by Delena at Spoiled Brat Salon in Fort Scott, Kansas.
So leading off the inning is Annabelle Hathaw. She is the pitcher for Louisburg today. He's here in this game.
For Louisburg, the pitcher, number 14, Annabelle Hathaway.
No, excuse me, Hathaway. I wrote that down incorrectly. Get that fixed there. So Hathaway. Now down, or with an even count, 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch on the way, and that one is outside. Fielders for the Tigers, left to right across the outfield is Allison Wheeler in left, Abby Gorman in center, Kendall Aiken in right after pitching a gem in game 1 today for the Lady Tigers. 2-1 pitch is outside. Kinsley Brown is at first. Rayleigh Cowan is at second. Allie Brown back at short. Briley Heimer at third. Of course, Aubrey Yark is behind the plate once again this afternoon. And J.C. Rogers is in the circle. Looks like they'll get a courtesy runner for Hathaway. And it looks like this is going to be Hannah Besor.
The catcher, number 11, Brinley Bauer.
And Brinley Bauer, the catcher, will be up next for Louisburg. Fort Scott in their traditional red tops with the black sleeves, black pants, and red socks. Louisburg in actually kind of cool looking uniforms, at least to me. Here's a strike at the plate. Besor gets a stolen base. Louisburg in all purple with the white pinstripes, and those pinstripes spaced out a little bit larger than normal. That pitch misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's a foul bunt. This one's fouled back into the screen as well. Didn't realize Uniontown was coming over today. All the Eagles that are flying into the Fisher Park right now. It's a ground ball to short. Nice pick by Brown. Throw it across. The diamond is in time. What a play by Allie Brown, the Pitt State signee. She had to go to her left, pick it, and then turn back around and throw back to first base. That is not an easy play for any shortstop. Excuse me, went to her right. My left, her right. Now here's a bunt foul by Rhea Kegel, the second baseman. Called strike 2 there. Now the 0-2. She went too far. Strikeout swinging that time, and it's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 28, Emily Brotherton.
Emily Brotherton will be batting next. Here's a pop-up. It's actually going to get some length out of it. Sounded like that was going to be on the infield, but a great play nonetheless by Kendall Aiken. Moving over into the gap to make that out there. And that will be out number 3. So at the end of 2, it is still 3-0 Tigers. We'll head to the 3rd inning in just a few moments. This is Fort Scott Lady Tiger softball on Duckbait TV. Edward Jones has been advising customers in the world of finance for over 100 years. Financial advisor Jamie Armstrong continues that tradition in Fort Scott. Contact her by phone at 620-223-1866 or email Jamie at jamie.armstrong@edwardjones.com. So as we head to the top of the 3rd, it'll be the top of the inning. Leading things off for Fort Scott, Allison Wheeler, followed by Brown and Gorman. Wheeler reached base her first time today. And that 3-run top of the first for the Lady Tigers.
Leading off for Fort Scott, the left fielder, number 12, Allie Wheeler.
And a bunt. It will roll foul. It's a little bit too much spin on that one. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Bobbled it for a moment. Nice job by Wheeler to get on base there. Not sure that
The shortstop, number 10, Allie Brown.
not sure Hathaway would have had a good play. There's a bunt by Brown right out in front. Perfect bunt by Brown. Going around to third is Wheeler, and she will get there safely.
The center fielder, number 2, Abby Gorman.
And now Abby Gorman steps in with runners on the corners and nobody out. Ball gets by the catcher, and down from third will score. And now the ball gets away again, so to third goes Brown. Ground ball to second. Nice pick, throw to first. Not in time. Brown scores from third.
The second baseman, number 22, Rayleigh Cowan.
And Rayleigh will try a bunt out in front of the plate, and she will be safe as well.
The catcher, number 24, Aubrey Yark.
So now runners on first and second for Aubrey Yarrick, who is 0 for 1 already today. This one is popped up. Foul. Looks like it's going to get out of play. Well, not quite. So 0-1 the count. Still nobody out here in the top of the third inning. That one is high and inside. Throw down to third is not in time. Gorman will score. Reaching third is Rayleigh Cowan. 2-2 now the count on Aubrey. Another foul ball there for Yark. Count remains 2-2. And now the count goes full. Another fly ball out towards left center field. Coming in. It's going to fall in between the left fielder and the center fielder. So everybody's safe. Rayleigh scores from third. It's now 7-0.
The right fielder, number 1, Kendall Aiken.
That one's smacked into center field, but a nice play there by the center fielder, Caitlin McCain, to come in and make the play.
The third baseman, number 21, Briley Heimer.
And there's another seeing eye base hit through the middle. That'll score another Tiger run here.
The pitcher, number 25, J.C. Rogers.
So a single for Briley Heimer. Throw down to second is not in time. Gets by the fielder, and on to third goes Briley Heimer. So, J.C. Rogers has an 0-1 count. She grounded out her first time. There's a called strike, 2. There's a meeting in the circle. Ground ball. Oh! Coach Renfro either has really good eyes or he heard that foul ball quicker than I did, because he reached out and grabbed that ball. And I think it was foul by about a couple inches there. That one is right through the glove of the first baseman, down into the right field corner. Another run scores, and another
the first baseman,
line drive double for the Lady Tigers. That one gets away from the catcher. On down to third goes J.C. Rogers. Ground ball back up the middle. Oh, it took a bad hop. And Fort Scott will get another run.
The left fielder, number 12, Allie Wheeler.
So Allie Wheeler with the foul bunt there. Runner on first. It is 10-0 Fort Scott. If you're wondering about run rules, it's 10 after 5, but I believe 15 after 3 is another point there. As Kinsley Brown will steal second base there. And on to third goes Kinsley Brown. 2-1 is the count. Still just one out here in the top of the third. This one's fouled off left side. That'll get out of play. Two balls and two strikes. And now 3-2. Here's the pitch. That one's high. Ball 4. So now Allie Brown will step in. She's already 2 for 2 today. Allie's 2 for 2. Double and a single. Bunt single earlier in this inning. Swings through that pitch for strike one. Wheeler will take second on the stolen base. And that's a ground ball right back. Nice range by the shortstop to get over and field it, but Allie a little bit too quick down the line. One run scores.
Center fielder number 2, Abby Gorman.
And Wheeler advances to third. And another run here. On another wild pitch. Brown advances to second. There's a foul ball at the plate. So it is 12-0 now, Fort Scott. Still just one out. Good eye there by Abby Gorman. Takes that one a little bit low and away. She's 1 for 2 today. Pretty blustery afternoon. Another wild pitch moves Brown to third. And reached out for that one, got a piece of it. Throw to first in time. The runner does score from third, though. And now there are 2 outs.
The second baseman, number 22, Rayleigh Cowan.
And now Rayleigh Cowan back up there for the Lady Tigers. That one off the label, it sounded like, but it's a nice catch. Kid just kind of kept going and going and going, and Caitlin McCain able to make the catch out there. And that's out number 3. And that will put an end to the top of the 3rd inning. We'll take a break and come back with the bottom of the 3rd in just a moment. This is Fort Scott Lady Tiger Softball on Duckbait TV. Liberty Savings has been in Fort Scott since 1919, helping community members with their banking needs for over 100 years. Mark, Dave, Jolene, Manda, and Tyler are ready to greet you with a smile and help with whatever you may need. Visit them at 24 South Judson or call 620-223-0300. So as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, it is Caitlin McCain going to lead things off here for Louisburg. First pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, 1 is also swung on and missed, so 0-2 now the count.
Louisburg, the center fielder, number 12, Caitlin McCain.
And another strikeout there for J.C. Rogers.
The right fielder, number 3, Cameron Lane.
And bunt foul for Cameron Lane, the right fielder. Getting her first at bat here in this game for the Lady Wildcats. One ball and 1 strike now. Fort Scott with a 13-0 lead here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. This one's fouled off right side and will get out of play. And she tried to hold up but couldn't. Throw down to first is in time.
The left fielder, number 2, McKinley Harmon.
And so that's out number 2. Now back to the top of the order, McKinley Harmon. Ball 1 on the batter, Harmon, who's 0 for 1 so far today. That one's a rocket out towards left center. Back, back, back. It's going to get down against the warning track. That'll be the first base hit of the day for Louisburg. Great job by Allie Wheeler to get to it and get it in, as they will hold Harmon to a single there.
The shortstop number 4, Peyton Van Tile.
Peyton Van Tile now bats. The shortstop, she's 0 for 1 in this one today. Takes a pitch in the low part of the strike zone for first strike. And a swinging strike that time, so 0-2 the count. And another quick 3-pitch strikeout for J.C. Rogers. That'll end the third. We'll head to the fourth in just a few moments. This is Fort Scott Softball on Duckbait TV. If you're interested in helping us out at Duckbait Media, bringing more Tiger and Greyhound athletic events, become a sponsor today. Contact us at tonyabady@gmail.com, duckbaitmedia@gmail.com, or find us on Facebook at facebook.com/duckbaitmedia. We're here to bring you the best of the Tigers and Hounds on youtube.com/duckbaittv. All right, so we've got some substitutions here to start the fourth inning. Excuse me, McKinley Harmon has come in from left field to pitch for the Lady Wildcats. So the pitcher, Annabelle Hathaway, has gone to third. Third baseman, Emily Brotherton, has gone to short, and the shortstop, Peyton Van Tile, has gone into left field. We've also got a pinch hitter for the Lady Tigers.
Fort Scott, number 11, Emma Cook.
As Emma Cook is pinch hitting for the catcher, Aubrey Ark. First pitch is flied out to center field.
Now batting number 8, Lakin Farley.
Lakin Farley is pitch hitting for Kendall Aiken, and that one's into right field. Farley is on first. Now we got Riley Heimer being subbed for here as Lexi Forrester is coming into the game.
Now batting number 3, Lexi Forrester.
One ball and one strike to Forrester, and that one catches the inside part of the plate. So 1-2 now. That pitch is high, and Lakin Farley will move on down to second on the wild pitch. Rocket down the third baseline, and it stays fair. Down into the corner. Farley scores from second. Coming around to third, and getting there is Lexi Forrester.
The pitcher number 25, J.C. Rogers.
And now J.C. Rogers will get plate appearance. That pitch is high, so the count evens at 1-1. This one's fouled off left side. So JC staying alive at the moment. Again, I believe the two run rules we really pay attention to here. 10 runs after 5, but also 15 after 3. So essentially the game-winning run is on third base right now for the Lady Tigers. They are the visiting team, though, so they will have to play the bottom of the fourth regardless of what the score is here. Strikeout there, and now Kinsley Brown will bat. Two outs and a runner on third. This one's hit out towards right center field, and that is going to get down. So the 15th run scores here for the Lady Tigers on the double by Kinsley Brown. Great effort by McCain to try to get to that one. Just couldn't.
Number 5, Elsa Bishop.
Get the reach for it, and now Elsa Bishop will pinch hit for Allie Wheeler. This one's fouled back over our heads. This one is fouled back again and out of play. 3 runs in the top of the first for the Lady Tigers, 10 in the third, and now 2 so far here in the fourth. And to this point, J.C. Rogers throwing a 1-hit shutout. There's a swing and a miss, but it gets wide by the catcher. A run scores from third, and Elsa Bishop able to make it to first.
Now batting number 15, Riley Lorcher.
So now 16-0 Fort Scott. And Riley Lorcher is batting, and that'll be a ground out to first. So that'll end the inning, and we'll come back in just a few moments. Patty West and Crystal Cowan are a mother-daughter duo selling personal and commercial insurance. If you need auto, home, boat, motorcycle, ATV, business, or commercial insurance, they've got you covered. Visit them at 3 East Wall Street in downtown Fort Scott or call 620-223-0700. So as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning, the Fort Scott Lady Tigers, I believe, are 3 outs away from getting a run rule victory here today. First pitch is grounded through the right side and through for a base hit from Alan Stowe. Lexi Forrester stays in and plays third. Riley Lorcher is over at second. Throw to first, or second is in time there. Here's a pop-up on the infield, and that'll be out number 2. So 1 out now. And that pitch is low. Comes fouled off back to the screen. And a called third strike. Or strike three nonetheless. So that'll wrap this one up as the Fort Scott Lady Tigers get the victory here 16-0. We'll take a break and come back in just a moment to wrap things up. This is Fort Scott Lady Tiger softball on Duck Bait TV.
Fort Scott Varsity Softball Tournament.
Liberty Savings has been in Fort Scott since 1919, helping community members with their banking needs for over 100 years. Mark, Dave, Jolene, Manda, and Tyler are ready to greet you with a smile and help with whatever you may need. Visit them at 24 South Judson or call 620-223-0300. Edward Jones has been advising customers in the world of finance for over 100 years. Financial advisor Jamie Armstrong continues that tradition in Fort Scott. Contact her by phone at 620-223-1866 or email Jamie at jamie.armstrong@edwardjones.com.
Ready to turn your nails into a work of art? Hi, I'm Delana Beatty, nail tech and artist. I specialize in custom nail art as unique as you are. From vibrant designs to delicate details, I will do my best to bring your vision to life and make sure every set of nails tells your personal story. Get the perfect combination of style, quality, and fun with Nails by Delin at Spoiled Brat Salon in Fort Scott, Kansas.
Patty West and Crystal Cowan are a mother-daughter duo selling personal and commercial insurance. If you need auto, home, boat, motorcycle, ATV, business, or commercial insurance, they've got you covered. Visit them at 3 East Wall Street in downtown Fort Scott or call 620-223-0700. If you need residential interior or exterior painting done or your cabinets refinished, contact the folks at Aura at Labora Painting Company, LLC. Fort Scott native Josh Regan is ready to help with your project, so give them a call at 620-288-6617. If you're interested in helping us out at Duckbait Media, bringing more Tiger and Greyhound athletic events, become a sponsor today. Contact us at tonyabady@gmail.com, duckbaitmedia@gmail.com, or find us on Facebook at facebook.com/duckbaitmedia. We're here to bring you the best of the Tigers and Hounds on youtube.com/duckbaittv. So as we come on back, hopefully we'll be out of the picture here. Lady Tigers get the Lady Tiger tournament victory here with the 2 wins. And as you see there, 16-0 the final score. Fort Scott, 16 runs on 14 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Louisburg, no runs on 2 hits. Another good pitching gem by a Fort Scott pitcher here in Game 2. Game 2, it was J.C. Rogers. The first game, it was Kinley Aiken. Kendall Aiken with the game in the first game, or the pitching in the first game there. So great job by both pitchers in this one for Fort Scott as they get the 2 wins and improve to 3-0 on the season so far, and look forward to their upcoming schedule as again, they get a really nice win over a couple of teams from the Frontier League up north. And looking forward to the rest of the season for the Lady Tigers here. Trying to make sure we're out of the picture as much as we can be here, as taking photos and celebrating the tournament victory here. But anyway, again, a good win for the Fort Scott Lady Tigers. They improved to 3-0 on the season. A couple of really good pitching performances. Again, Kendall Aiken in Game 1 with, 15-something strikeouts in that first game against Ottawa. And then J.C. Rogers with another big performance pitching-wise here in Game 2. And Fort Scott wins by run rule in 4 innings, 16-0 here in the second game this afternoon. Our next broadcast, we're hoping to be at Fort Scott JUCO baseball on Thursday. I believe it's baseball on Thursday, softball on Saturday. And then Fort Scott High School baseball on Friday. So we'll try to keep you up to date on all of that, but we'll try to get to everybody that we can as much as we can this spring. It's kind of a hodgepodge of schedules here with everything, but looking forward to getting things going on the broadcast front here on Duckbait TV for the rest of the spring. So thanks again for joining us. Again, we're planning on being at Fort Scott Greyhound baseball on Thursday, the high school baseball on Friday, and then college softball on Saturday. All of them here in Fort Scott. So looking forward to that, and we'll see you next time. For my dad on the camera, I'm Tony Abate. Thanks again for watching us, joining us here on Duckbait TV, and good night, Kansas.